Shalom, Yahweh Shema Shah, Thumb, Yahweh Yahweh Shema Shah, Captain the 10,000 go up doing the Oklahoma law class, and Salakia to everybody out watching online. Salakia for the time, for the lateness, but I got caught up on a whole lot of different things, and as long as we're in this slavery, you can expect. A lot of times we may have a time set for when we're going to start, but things happen, and that's what it is. So this class, this class, I'm bringing out a heavy topic because it's really on relationships. It's on our relationships, and especially like relationships. Far as like the marriage relationship, the marriage union, and it's so important the things to go into it. Like me myself, I really had to really like learn. I wouldn't say learn, but because it's things I already know. But it was like it's something you can go unnoticed. I mean, I would say it's not here. I'm wording it different. It's like things that you can go and take lightly in your marriage. You can take things lightly, and I definitely I'm guilty of was doing that. And then you will be surprised the things that may be upsetting your rear. I'm speaking on a man. I'm speaking on a man's standpoint, of course, because I'm a man. I don't. But you can things that happen. It's like you can things to really upset you. And it could things could always happen all the time, between in relationships, So we definitely have to examine yourself. You have to examine yourself, because things could always upset, and they could turn into it could turn into a situation when they really don't have to turn into, So the first precept I'm gonna pull is 2 Corinthians 13 and 5, where it says, "Examine yourselves, whether you be in the faith, prove your own selves. Know ye not your own selves? How did Jesus Christ is in you, except ye be reprobates." So it's really telling you to examine yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because this is something that General Sharma used to always tell us to examine ourselves. He used to tell us to examine ourselves. So many times, things that you be in the truth, and then something you say, and then like I said, you can go on in the truth and work in, and then you can really go off. That's what we always tell you, to stay in your classes, and always ask questions, get counsel, because these things are important. These things are very, very, very important. If you don't do it, what I'm saying, it can really maybe you can get jammed up in the truth. So that's why it's important to always examine yourself. So it was it's a messed up thing. Like I said, if when you're married, especially I'm talking, and I'm speaking on a lot of people just online right now. A lot of you not even in school, not even in the truth. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely have to get into the truth, so you can understand these instructions. Because why? They're coming out of the Bible. But it's different when you brothers in the truth, being in the school and ICPK, always have to examine ourselves. Examine ourselves, just make sure, looking at yourself, making sure you're doing the right thing. Making sure what I mean is of course you're going to do the right thing, but making sure you on point. Making sure that some things that I did that wrong. I shouldn't have did that. You know what I'm saying? What am I really doing? Am I really you know what I'm saying? Of course we know we're not sinning. We know we're doing something unrighteous. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you may offend a brother. You may offend a sister, you know what I'm saying? You may offend your wife, you know? So there's certain things you're going to have to examine yourself on, you know? So, and it's like things that you don't even know. Things that you won't, I wouldn't say you don't know, but you won't even, like I said, you take it light. You take it light, you know? And I was like taking a situation the other night, and I had to really sit down and talk to my wife about it. You know what I'm saying? It was like things that I didn't even know. You know what I'm saying? Things that I wasn't even paying attention to, and we had a good talk, and that was like therapy for both of us. You know, because like we was like going on other situations, and really all we had to do was just sit down and talk and get this thing out. Whatever we had on our minds, get it out. You know what I'm saying? And this is what we always have to do. We always have to do this. You know what I'm saying? And it's like it's going to help you. It's definitely going to help you. You know what I'm saying? You be taking things light. Don't never ever take things light. You know what I'm saying? And we look in our CPK, we are trained, taught to never do those type of things. But like I said, the scripture said, examine yourself. Because if you don't examine yourself, you're gonna you'll be doing something. You're gonna be doing something to your rib. You're not even really notice you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Me myself, I didn't listen. Like far as if I was like this is listen, I'm believing in what I'm saying. I believe in what I'm saying, and not caring about how she feel about it. Not even really giving a damn. You know, just like she's young. She's not don't understand. She's a woman in the truth, you know what I'm saying? I got to teach her, you know what I'm saying? So she really should just be quiet, you know? Just be quiet and let me just, you know, get everything off my chest. You know, so I'm handling it like that, and that's not good. And that's not good because I wasn't even listening to what she's going through. Wasn't even listening to the pain she may have in her, you know what I'm saying? So you just really just like, it's a messed up situation. And it could have turned into something real evil. You know what I'm saying? But it's like I'm sitting there praying to the Most High, like, what in the world is wrong with her? Why is she doing this? This and that and that. Why is she feeling like this? But I'm not even going to her like, hey, let's talk about this. Let's really get this out in the open. Why is this and why is that? You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking about different things. And then the other day we sat down and we talked. And we started talking, and then everything got like, man, and it was so amazing. As she was talking, I'm sitting here like, whoa, and I'm just getting, I'm just getting, you know, I'm getting condemned on the spot. I'm sitting there just like, whoa, wait, and then right in the middle, in the middle of a thought, I'm sitting here arguing with her, like going back, woofing, like, yeah, this, that, and then she just let me talk and just say, okay, all right, okay. I'm gonna let you talk, you know. And then I say, okay, you know, go ahead. You know, I'm sitting there like this, go ahead, you know, just waiting, you know, waiting to fight back, you know. She just started telling me stuff, and then I'm just like, well, damn. Whoa, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying? And then I had a moment of clarity. You know what I'm saying? Like they say that like the people with alcohol problems, you know what I'm saying? I had a moment of clarity. I'm just sitting there listening to her talk, and the Most High was like, or an angel was like hitting me like, you see that? Just listen. Just shut up and listen. And I'm so surprised that, wait a minute, I have to shut up. Wait a minute. And look, she shut up. She shut up and let me talk. Let me whoop like, you doing that, man. And she didn't say a word. It's okay. All right, now may I talk? Yeah, go ahead and talk. You know, I'm just forget. You know, I'm going to talk. You know, I'm you know, I'm in myself now. I'm getting emotional, like I shouldn't get emotional, like a woman would get emotional. You know, so I had to really look at myself on that thing, like, damn, you know. And then as she talked, it was like, you know, the Most High clearing everything up in my head. Like, see that? You have to what? You have to really counsel your wife. You have to counsel her. Like I'm sitting here counseling brothers and sisters all the time. people calling me, texting me and stuff, and I'm calculating, hey, brother, yeah, do this and do that. Brothers calling me on the phone, they got relationship problems, you know. I'm telling you, yeah, brother, you do this and you do that and you do that. And they like think, hey, the water, man, the water, you know, the water, sir, and, you know. And I'm sitting there not even counseling my wife, not even understanding what she's going through. What are things I want her? I mean, she got a ton. I mean, come on, because now she has a ton of bricks on her shoulders every day. You know what I'm saying? But she takes it and she does it. And I still won't let her slide on it. I'd be like, hey, come on. You got all these things piled up. Come on, man. What in the world? You know? And those things that, man, I was like, man, I was wrong for even doing that. You know what I'm saying? Getting on her time, she's working a job all day, coming in, got to deal with the kids and stuff, you know, and then just like, man, did she sew together merchandise and stuff like that, you know? So it's like things we have to do. I had to sit back and examine myself. And the Most High was like, man, good Lord, let me see that. Wait a minute, you know what I'm saying? Things I got to really like understand. Ask her questions. Understand. You know what I'm saying? Say things. You know? Say something. Sometimes you got to say something. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, she was saying that, well, a phone call will be nice while I'm working, you know? And I'm just sitting there thinking, man, ain't about no phone calls, anything about no phone calls, you know? You think I'm sitting here texting other women or something, you know? And I'm just going like that. And a lot of times that stuff that's not right. You know what I'm saying? That's not right. You know what I'm saying? But it's really what you have to do is I had to examine myself. I had to look back, and the Most High looked at it and was like, had me think like, oh, wait a minute. What things am I doing? You know what I'm saying? Am I doing this? Is this a righteous way to act? That's what you have to actually. You have to go to most. Hey, you have to go in your closet and pray and ask the Most High. Hey, you want to be righteous unto people, and especially unto your rear. You know, because things can go wrong, and you don't want no things go wrong in the household. You want no things go wrong in the house. In the household, that's got to be a place of peace. You know, you got to be things of peace. Slaki, go ahead.
I say, just like you're doing right now.
Mm-hmm.
Don't forget, men have not. They just cannot forget about their garden. Okay, a garden is a place which you have already done built, you done planted, you done grew. But once you walk away, the garden still needs sunlight. The garden still needs water. The garden has to be tended to. And if you neglect the garden, then that garden may grow up into a weed or something other and die.
Come on. Yeah, that's it. That's every point. Sis. You know what I'm saying? But yes, you have to take care. Like I said, you got to take care of the household.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Have some peace in your household. You know what I'm saying? Have some peace in your household. And like I said, me myself, I don't want no sour sisters around me. You know what I'm saying? That's bad on me. You know, if I come in the house and my wife feeling some way, and I'm not listening to her and stuff like that, and she said, "Oh, it don't bother me. This job is tough." You know what I'm saying? This job is tough already. Why would you want your household a tough place to come? You know, so it's definitely to examine yourself. That's one of the things you have to do. Now I'm gonna go. The next one I'm gonna go to is 2 Peter's 1, chapter 1. Let me see where I want to go. Let me see. And this is a good precept to go along with examining yourself. This is 1 Peter's chapter 1, verse 10. It's 1 Peter's chapter 1, verse 10. It says, Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make our calling an election sure. Make sure our calling an election sure. You know what I'm saying? Like he's called, it's Second Peter. Second Peter chapter 1, verse 10. Yeah. Now, so we have to, you know what I'm saying? How come the Lord called us in to do this work? Now we gotta make sure that we make our election sure. Like I said, the Most High called us into this work and elected us to be this priests. And now we gotta make sure that our election is sure. That means doing things right, doing things in a righteous manner, not falling off, not dropping your sword. You know, staying righteous in the end and make sure that hey, you the right man for the job. You know, your election is sure. Election is sure is what? Taking care of your household. You know, taking care of your household. Some brothers got 2 households they got to go to, 3 and 4. You know what I'm saying? You're marrying other women. You know, when you're marrying, you have multiple wives. You got to go in, man. You got to man all those households. You got to, all those women, all their demons. You know what I'm saying? You got to sit there and every one got one demon on her, another got another demon on her. You know what I'm saying? And you got to go and, hey, you got to sit down. You got to talk to that rib. You know, you got to love that rib. You know, take care of her. You know what I'm saying? Make sure she's okay. Because we're fighting trying to get on chariots. We want to be ruling the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? We want to rule in the kingdom. We don't, I mean, down here is our proving ground. Everybody has to fight. Now, if everybody has to fight, now, why in the world you got to make that? I mean, come on, help that woman out. That woman is what's that? Your helpmate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? She's your helpmate. That's matter of fact. Now we read like make sure election sure, for if ye do these things, ye shall never fall. You see that? Examining yourself, making sure your election is sure. You know what I'm saying? And with that, you ain't gonna never fall. You ain't gonna never fall. You're not gonna fall out of the truth, or your rib is not gonna fall out of the truth. You be still in truth. I mean, come on, you if she fall, you fail. You know what I'm saying? You can still be in the truth, but hey, you got it. That's a rough something if she fail. You know, if she fall out of the truth and you still in the truth. You know, that's kind of, and a lot of times it happens, but you know what I'm saying. And the brother is not to blame. Like sometimes the woman may go off. You know what I'm saying? But you do have to ask yourself, what if I would have just said something? What if I would have just did something different? If I would have said something different, what if I would have done this? You know what I'm saying? So it always going to come like that. You know what I'm saying? So before it even turns into something, hey, go and counsel. Give her good counsel. Give her good loving. You know what I'm saying? Would it say do benevolence? Sometimes that may be the key. You know, and you know, and that's what I'm like a brother. When you have like multiple wives, you got to make sure that hey, you are. I mean, you got to make sure that hey, you're a man in those households, taking care of those women. You know what I'm saying? See, like I see that a lot of times on social media, you see so many things, and polygamy is one thing is hot on social media. Polygamy is hot on the social media. I mean, I be come back so many conversations and so many posts and people talking about polygamy and whether it's good or bad. You know what I'm saying? And you're going to see a lot of torn women speaking and talking things they've been through. Now, you mean tell me a woman is going to like be in the world, go through so much turmoil in her life, and then she want to be righteous. She want to be straight. She want to straighten her life out and be righteous and come into the truth and you know serve the Most High. You know what I'm saying? When you come in this way and the ass you became, you know, the woman has done all this, sacrificed all that. Now that she's up in there, now we have a whole the courting process. Everybody know about it. When the brother courts a woman, everybody know about the courting process. We already talk about it in our classes. You know, do the 6 months, you know, stuff like that. You know, so the woman, she only has that one shot, that one chance, that one man. You know, brothers can have multiple wives. You know, but that woman made the sacrifice that she wanted to be righteous. She wanted to be righteous unto the Most High. Now she wants to get into the truth. She wants to be righteous unto the Most High. So now she's going to what? She's going to court a man, you know, and then, like I said, once they get be married, hey, it's done. It's a done deal. She can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? If she want to be righteous unto the Most High. I mean, she can't go nowhere. She got to stay with that man till she dies. You know what I'm saying? Either way. She died or he died. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay with him. You know? So it's like, you know, when you go through that, you got to understand it. When she make that sacrifice, she go through that, good Lord. Hey, it's your duty. It's your duty to make sure that, hey, that's your wife. She chose you. She chose you to stick with you all, you know, to either one of you die. She chose to do that. You know, so you gotta make sure that, come on, I'm gonna make this wife that I have, you know what I'm saying? Whether you have 1, 2, or 3. You gotta make sure all of them are happy. You gotta, I mean, come on. Really, because you don't know, I'm saying, you don't know what she's going through. You gotta counsel all of them. You got to counsel all of them. They may have some demons on them, you know what I'm saying? And a lot of times you can learn this in the courting process. Sometimes you can learn in the courting process of the 6 months when you were courting this woman. You can learn that, boy, I don't know if I want to take on all those demons she got on her. You know what I'm saying? Even though she has come into the truth, everybody has demons oppressing them. People have demons oppressing them, you know what I'm saying? So because you come into the truth doesn't mean that, hey, yep, I'm free. No demons mess with me. No demons. No. Your demons are going to oppress you more. Going to try to get to you to come back into the world. You know what I'm saying? And some women have so many scars on them, you know what I'm saying? We're going to have to deal with it. I mean, that's what I have to deal with my wife. And she has scars, you know what I'm saying? She has scars from the world that she still have, and every now and then, the old woman she used to be tries to come back. That's a demon. That's a demon, you know? And I have to deal with that. You know, I have to work and help her to fight her demons. You know, you go through a whole lot. So a marriage is, I mean, come on, it's a special thing. But the Lord honors marriage. You know? And a lot of you that's a lot of you that's on my page is not in school or not in. I mean, of course, not in the school. You don't understand that. You know, you don't understand marriage. Sex is marriage. That's in the Bible. And I think I brought that out last class. So when you go ahead and what you go ahead, you take that woman. Hey, come on. You got to really help that woman, you know. Help that woman with all the troubles she has. I mean, that's your duty. That's your duty to raise that woman up. You know what I'm saying? She may not be strong, but hey, as long as you keep her in the truth, as long as you keep her, you know what I'm saying, in classes, paying attention, focusing, raising her, like I said, raising her, teaching her stuff that you know. You know what I'm saying? It's going to make her it's going to make your marriage easier.
Yeah.
It's going to make your marriage easier. You got a question?
Yeah, but Salakia, even the Bible tell you to deal with a woman with knowledge. You have to have knowledge in order to even counsel a woman. You have to have knowledge to even give her what she needs. But if you don't have it, you can't give it.
Exactly. That's and that's every point. It's just to me. You get the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You get the knowledge. So what you're going to have to is what you got to understand it. Hey, when you in a marriage and stuff, and you talk about a whole lot of stuff that she may be doing, but a lot of times you got to look at yourself too. How am I going to end up? Like I said, this goes in the courting process. Now, and then she got all these scars and these demons, and messing with her. And how am I going to fight with her? I got to fight with her, fight for her. You know what I'm saying? I got to do all these things for her, with her, and for her. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How am I going to do that? Because I really got it. I'm saying, if you love your people and you love that sister, you love, I mean, we love them regardless. You're going to have to love them regardless. You know what I'm saying? Jerome Hyman always bring that out. You know what I'm saying? Real, you know, good. You know what I'm saying? And you got to, I mean, this thing, I'm saying, it's a war.
Yes.
Yes. Life is a war.
That's right.
It's a war. You got to go and you got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to do it. It's not no, oh, maybe, or F's, or woulda, coulda, shouldas. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got to do it. You got to do it. And see, that's what I see on social media. It's a lot of people talking trash about brothers talking, oh yeah, they would like, some brothers not in the truth, or they would like to have 2 wives and 3 wives and stuff. They don't know, they understand it. It's not just sex. It's not just sex. You know what I'm saying? It's a duty. It's a duty. You know, especially, you know, when you come into the truth, it's a duty. You know? And this is why it has to, like I said, a brother in the world, I would tell him, I wouldn't say, don't even worry about multiple wives. The first thing you got to do is come into the truth. And I ask you to be careful. Come in here, and that's your first move. Don't even worry about wives. Even I tell troopers and young men and troopers that just come into the school, don't even worry about that now. If you don't have a wife and y'all coming together, don't even worry about like that now. Don't worry about the wives and stuff like that, because that's going to come. Right now, you learn the truth right now. You learn how to deal with women. You learn how to fight your demons. You learn how to fight your demons, fight your lusts. You know? Learn how to fight that first. Then, like, after you get you be in it for a while, you get your officer's test, you pass your officer's test, you know what I'm saying? Then you can look towards a wife. You know, but really, like I said, if you don't have one when you're just coming in, you know, really take that time, all your trooper days, take that time as just getting stronger in the truth, getting stronger in the scriptures, getting stronger in the scriptures. And you're going to see, and you're going to have so many classes, you're going to be learning how to deal with women. You're going to be learning how to deal with your relationship, your marriage, you know, when you get one. You're going to learn these type of things. But you can't just come in and you want to jump and you know, you want to get all these wives and stuff like that. And so, yeah, you know, it's like, you know, we can't be foolish in this thing. We can't be foolish in this thing. And we can't make multiple wives a game. It's not a game. It's not a game. It's not a rap song. It's not a game. You know, we can't just come and just, hey, yeah, do this and do that. I'm going to have multiple wives and I'm going to do that. Hey, nigga, you got to work. You got to help that scarred women. You know what I'm saying? Those scarred women from the world. You got to help them. You got what? She's your helpmate. I mean, the scripture says that the man should not be alone. The man should not be alone in the truth. That's a beautiful thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, matter of fact, I'm going to go to Genesis 2:18. I'm going to go to Genesis 2:18. Now Genesis 2:18, this is and the Lord said, and the Lord God said, it is not good that a man should be alone. He says, it's not good that a man should be alone. Now, look, he gave Adam the truth. Adam was the first man in the truth. You know what I'm saying? He was the first one to get laws, statutes, and commandments. Now, for this man to be in this truth that I'm giving him all these laws, statutes, and commandments to pass, I mean, you know, to learn. Now he got to do a whole lot of sacrificing. He got to build himself up. Now, he shouldn't be alone in this. So what? I will make him a helpmeet for him. I will make it a helpmeet for him. You know what I'm saying? That means like helpmate. Helpmate. You know what I'm saying? Remember, it's Quaker English. That's what it says, helpmeet. But it said, now, I will make a helpmate for him. You know what I'm saying? She's going to help him while he be the strong man in the truth. She's going to help him. She's going to be there for him. You know what I'm saying? She's not going to teach him. He's going to teach her how to live. He's going to take care of her. He's going to be a husband to that wife. He's going to guard over and protect her. He's going to teach her the rights and the wrongs of things. He's going to love her. Because why? God put her there to help him. The same way today, the Lord has put Kazakwana in my life to help me. To help me in the truth. You know what I'm saying? This is why. That I shouldn't be alone in this truth. I should have somebody to help me. A helpmate. She's helping me in it. You know what I'm saying? Now what? My problems are her problems. She's going to worry about my problems. You know what I'm saying? Her problems are my problems. You know what I'm saying? Her stress, hey, I gotta teach her how to fight those demons that's trying to give her, just stressing her out. You know what I'm saying? I gotta help her. Whatever problem she have, I gotta help her. Because why? She's my helpmate. This is what the Lord put her here for. So I gotta help her. And that's what some things that it can really, like I said, it's like, I was guilty of it. Of just being a little lax on one of the things she's going through. Being a little passive on it. You know what I'm saying? Not that I meant to do it, but it was like sometimes you really got to focus on counseling your woman. What is she going to? And as you do that, it comes with examining yourself. If I'm looking at myself, am I doing everything right for her? Am I doing things right unto her? Or am I blowing up and saying she's stupid and calling her names and stuff? You know what I'm saying? What am I doing right or what am I doing wrong? So you gotta really look at ourselves, you know what I'm saying? As men. Be a man. Be a man, you know? So this is just so heavy when it says he's gonna make a helpmate for her. The Lord said he's gonna make a helpmate for Adam to help him. To help him. He's giving him this truth, how to live. But wait a minute, he's gonna need somebody to help him. He's gonna need that woman to help him. Man, come on. And that's what they're for. You know what I'm saying? It's some more to that in Tobit. Matter of fact, let's go to Tobit 8 and 6. Let's go to Tobit 8 and 6. Okay, let's go to Tobit. Tobit 8 and 6 says, Thou madest Adam and gavest him Eve, his wife, for an helper and stay. Of them came mankind. Thou hast said, It is not good that man should be alone. Let us make unto him an aid like unto himself. An aid like unto himself. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying it says mankind, because that's just so heavy right there. You know what I'm saying? Mankind. Let's look at mankind. When it talks about mankind in the Bible, it's really just talking about Israelites. Because that's the man that the Lord makes that everybody should supposed to be like. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, God's chosen people. That's the kind of people you're supposed to be like. He's not talking about the mankind of the oppressor. The oppressor is not, come on. He's not in what you talking about mankind, the oppressor? He's not even considered in this as mankind. Because why? He's a wild animal. You know what I'm saying? He's a vagabond. Like the scripture said. You know what I'm saying? A man with no home. No land. So mankind, he's not a civilized. He's not he's not even civilized. He's not even a civilized society. So you have right there that, you know what I'm saying? Man, he said, man, that's just so heavy. Of them came mankind. So we followed Adam. We were sons of Adam, you know. So we have to follow Adam, you know what I'm saying? Because Adam was given all the law, statutes, and commandments. He was given how to live, you know. And so we would. Well, our problem is we went and followed the oppressor. We followed the oppressor, and then we went every which way. I mean, every which way but loose. We all over the place because we don't understand. And this is why we don't treat. This is why we don't treat each other good. This is why marriages fall apart. You know, the marriages fall apart. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like there's no root. You're not grounded in anything. You're not grounded in anything. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why they say it's no understanding in the Bible. That's why Amos 3:7, the Most High said he tells the secrets to his prophets. He tells the secrets to the prophets because who else is going to give you this truth of the Bible? I mean, your Christian pastor. Is he going to give you some truth? He's not going to give you any truth. I mean, you have no understanding in the Bible. You know, so we as a people, we are being taught by the men of the ICBK, the priests and prophets of the ICBK, taught how to live because we don't even know how to live. We don't even know how to be righteous unto the Most High. We don't even know how to keep the laws, statutes, and commandments. We are told in the church that the laws are done away with. And how evil is that? So this is why it's important for us to have these law classes teaching us Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians how to keep the law. Because we don't even understand it. And we go off all the time. We go off all the time. You know? So this is why we get the things we have, we got to make sure that we keep our laws, statutes, and commandments. Because it's going to work out, because it's going to work out for your relationships, your marriages. You know, because your marriage is going to go to pieces. Your marriage is going to go to pieces if you don't learn how to take care of that woman, counsel that woman, love that woman. Hey, you're going to have some problems. You're going to have some problems. And it's easy to lose it. It's easy to lose it if you're not really focused and paying attention. You know, it's easy to lose it. Things you have to say, you don't have to, it's not even about taking things for granted. You're not going to take it for granted, but it can slip up on you. It can slip up on you. Then you next day, man, I'm not doing my duty. I'm not doing my duty. Oh, that's what's wrong. You know, that's wrong. Things happen in a relationship all the time. You know, but what are you doing? What are you doing to help that marriage? What are you doing to help that marriage? That's why brothers, when they talk about multiple wives, that's a serious conversation. It's a serious conversation. You know what I'm saying? It's something that we don't play with. Because why? You know what I'm saying? That woman only has that one shot. That one man. You know, that one man, and then what's going to happen? What's going to happen? When he chooses to take another wife? What's going to happen? How deep is that woman? Is your wife's scars she have on her from the world? Did you ever counsel her on that? Did you ever go to and ask her about what really happened? How'd you grow up? What has happened? What's about that? You have anything that really bothers you? Any pain that you went through?
Courtship.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, yeah, And this, like I said, this happened. It should happen in the courting, in the process. It should happen in the courting process. This is why we urge brothers so much, brothers and sisters, because the sister is responsible. If she goes in, no brothers is raping no woman in our UK. Not throwing them, hey, come on, we're gonna go and we're gonna get married and whatever. And nah, she has a choice. That's why the 6 months courting rule is in place. It can go through, you can court. 6 months. After that 6 months, you can be like, nah, we'll just remain brothers and sisters in the school. We don't have to marry, you know what I'm saying? Because we're not just compatible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He does something,
See.
the things that I don't like. She does something that I don't like. So we just gonna remain friends, and brothers and sisters in the school. You know, you don't have to marry. You don't have to marry.
Mm.
But if you rush and be lust filled, you know what I'm saying? Lust filled, and you go on and y'all go on have sex and you lay down and now you stuck like Chuck. Now that ain't going. What you gonna do? You gonna tell the Most High? Or hey, she was looking too good. You know what I'm saying? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? So this is why you got to take it serious, and to help that woman. Help that woman. I mean, if you courting a woman, you know, and you understand things about her, and understand things ain't gonna happen down the line. I mean, come on, look further than what's in your face. Look further than what's in your face. Now down the line, you should be courting this woman. Now down the line, something's gonna happen, about that. She might feel this way about that. You know what I'm saying? So do you want to address that now while you're courting? Or you just gonna go ahead and marry her and handle it down the line and everything just blow up? You know what I'm saying? So it's real serious, Like I said, it's like you have to understand that things that happen, when you're married, come on. When your courting process, you should have took care of that. You should have took care of it then. Because so much happens. Like, I mean, you don't have so much demons on you. Demons trying to oppress you. Demons trying to destroy your marriage. Demons trying. I mean, come on. It's like you're gonna have so much because while a woman is trained under the evil myth of I'm his only one, and he's only ever gonna need. Israelites. When I say women, I mean Israelites right here. Because Israelites, we are like polygamy is lawful. Polygamy is lawful unto the Most High, and it's in the Bible. Now, and outside of the truth of the SUBK, you have people in the world. Now the women are what they are trained under that evil myth of they supposed to be a man's only one. You should never go and look. You should never look. Once you put that ring on her finger, now that she's the only one. So that fairy tale is created. It's planted, embedded in our souls. Then the sister goes on. I mean, come on. So that's why when they come into the truth, when a sister comes into the truth, it's like, man, they believe in loving everything. They loving everything. They loving all the words of the truth, all the breakdowns and everything. Oh, but when it comes to this, it's something real. Just like I said, and said, even if they accept it, it's still like something. It's going to be a demon that's going to fight them. Even they can be all for it. It's going to be demons that's going to fight them. I'm quite sure you can ask a sister. One sister just gets married to a man with multiple wives, in the school. I mean, they tell you it's always like a demon is going to come up and fight them, but they understand it's a demon and they will fight it. But you're saying it's just something that's going to happen. It's always going to happen. It's always going to happen like that. It's not going to be like, oh, it's smooth sailing. It's not going to be like smooth sailing because these things are going to happen. It's always going to happen like that. Because we're the women, like I said, they were trained in the world to. It doesn't matter. I mean, it's like, hey, you're the only woman. You're the only woman for him. Once that man marry you, hey, he should never look for another. He should never have eyes for another woman. And the crazy thing about it is a lot of us are in the world exercising polygamy. In the world exercising polygamy. A lot of people are doing it. I mean, come on. I know I did it. I mean, come on. You couldn't tell me. I mean, you couldn't tell me that. I mean, come on. I would go to church and everything, but I still mess with multiple women. A sister told me one time that you can't date me and her at the same time. And I was like, oh, shut up, I know that. You know, and just felt so dirty. I felt so dirty because at one time I was messing with these 3 women at one time, and I just felt like just so dirty. I was just because of Christianity. Because of Christianity, I just felt like I was just a terrible Christian. I just felt I was just so evil, you know, that, man, you know. Although I had feelings for all 3 of these women that I was messing with. But Christianity told me that, you know, that was the evilest thing you can ever do. So I just felt this real totally dirty, you know, just, I'm terrible, I'm evil, you know. But Christianity teaches what? Even though Christianity is so wicked, even though I felt that I was evil, what? Christian pastor would say, hey, we all fall short. God loves you anyway, you know? So it's like really, it's no condemnation ever in the Christian church. You don't feel anything. You just go on whatever you feel that, you know, what is right with your lust, whatever you feel. You know what I'm saying? But that's Christianity. That's Christianity. And like Christianity is, of course, go for monogamy, you know, but of course, the Bible teaches polygamy. And that's never brought out in the Bible. That's never brought out in the Bible. And this is why this is why our women are trained to just, hey, stick to an American way. The way of the oppressor. One man, one wife. You know, and this is the problem you have, like, when sisters, like, come into the truth. And this is why we, as men, we have to focus on being right to that woman. Being righteous unto that woman. And really counseling that woman. Really counsel that woman and, you know, find out, like I said, find out those things she's been through in the world. You know, don't take those things for granted. You know?
Yeah, and it's hard because a lot of men take it as a joke that, like you said, a woman only gets one choice. When he gets multiple, which is okay because we still have to be obedient to the Most High, but there's things that you shouldn't play with. You know, you shouldn't. We are all heirs of the Most High. So when you hurt your sister, the Most High will check you on that one too.
That's it.
And so we have to be more courteous to each other, more compassionate on one another because of the hell we've been brought up in. We all got off the slave ships. We all went through Christianity. Mm-hmm. We all knew that there was sin, that they forgave sin, and we can keep on sinning it, and it was okay with him. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, we coming into the truth. You take it a day at a time, and you heal up from that. You're supposed to be shedding yourself. You can't shed if you got a lot of people keep throwing darts at you when you're not fully armored. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. And that's part. And really, like I said, it's things like that is going to happen. Not the, and
just don't make it right.
Yeah, it don't make it right. It don't make it right. But that's part of a woman's fight. That's part of a woman's fight. That's part of a woman's fight. But like I said, me myself, I'm not going to come, and I know that the woman, like I said, they're the weaker vessel.
Right.
I'm not going to come and do things to just just to stick a pin in the pinata. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Just keep sticking pins in. You know what I'm saying? Because they know they can't go nowhere.
Right.
Once they're married, they know they can't go nowhere. You know, I'm not going to just keep on just throwing things at them. You know what I'm saying? That's not good. I'm going to strengthen our sisters.
Salakia, that's just the same way that you treated those women out there. Yeah. You come in here and you treat them the same way when it shouldn't be the same ball. The field is different. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You should have shared yourself before you even took that rib instead of treating her like she was that person that you met out in the street. Yeah. And that's and this is what the thing that I push. You know what I'm saying? That really, like I said, to our sisters, you gotta take care of our sisters. We gotta take care of our sisters. You gotta love them. You gotta take care. Make sure that, like I said, they may have these sisters. They have these like I said, they have all types of vices and things that's up against them.
from the world. Because I'm saying we are the people that came out of Egypt with Moses.
Right.
We are the people in oppressed and in the captivity. We are in a captivity. You know what I'm saying? We are the people. Our women are just so downtrodden. You know what I'm saying? We got to take care of women. But when they join with America, you have all this women lives.
Yes.
When empowering women. You know what I'm saying? And then they get above their britches. Then they get to the point where what the word things are there. They do things that are not happy with the Most High. The Christian church does it all the time.
Right.
With the women, in power. The women in power all the time, and that destroys a nation. Mm-hmm. And this is why blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians are so destroyed. Because who are the majority of loudmouth women in the pulpit? You see blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And we just said that we gotta really counsel our women and take care of our women. Make sure they're doing the right thing. I'm saying raising them right as little girls. Yeah. Raising them right as little girls and training them up the right way.
Yeah.
Train them up the right way. You know what I'm saying? It starts when they're little girls. It starts when they're little girls.
It's lucky. But those women that are already at an age of maturity, they too have taken on a road of strength when sometimes it's hard to relinquish that strength to a man because of the damage that was done out in the world. Now, they don't mind releasing that strength to a man who's gonna, support them, take care of them, and nourish them, and cherish them. But when you get somebody that does not do that and continue to hurt, you're gonna dig a hole that she can't get out of, and either she gonna fall or you gonna have to put a counselor. Exactly.
It's gonna. Come on, it's gonna fall apart.
It's just bad because we are supposed to be heirs together.
Yeah.
The same hell that you all get, we was there with y'all. You understand?
Yeah.
That is Salakia. White women get the most, they get the most attention. They get the most praise. They get the ones, they get so much praise that they can't do anything. They get the door open for them. We got to open our own doors. Yeah. Oh, you strong enough. You can do it. Yeah. Sometimes a black woman want to be weak too to her man. Yeah. And let him open the door, because why? We have carried so much because they have taken our men out. And now the ISUPK help them to come back in the house. Yeah. Let us be weak for a minute. Yeah. Sometimes we need to get that little that delicacy that we missed. We all didn't have it.
Yeah, that's right.
So as a young girl, that's beautiful. Yeah. But as a grown woman, you still should show her love as she is that delicate one.
Yes, because she's still been oppressed.
That's right.
And she lived a lifetime of slavery.
That's right.
So she's remnants of slavery.
Right.
She's remnants of slavery. Being just a slave.
Right.
So they go through so much, and this is, like I said, this is why it's terrible what the media, social media, and our entertainers, what they do to our women. The entertainers, when you follow them, and that's they had that, and they built them up.
Right.
They build them up so much. You know what I'm saying? And then the oppressor comes with, hey, look at them. Yeah. Look at them. Hey, they all the time they want to put Nicki Minaj and Cardi B and that Megan Thee Stallion. They want to put them in front of them. Hey, look at them. Yeah. So young girls looking like, hey, I want to be like them.
Right.
Hey, I want to be like them. I want to be. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's creating what? Hey, that's who you want to be. Yeah. That's who you are. So the oppressor knows what he's doing.
Exactly.
Because why? If we keep on like that, Christ can't never come back. Right. You know what I'm saying? We say leads us to whoredom. Right. What'd you say? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? That's really leads us to whoredom. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, why? We're teaching our women our little sisters to be whores. Right. Now they looking at all these naked women on TV getting all these awards, and they know what they do. They thank Jesus. Oh, I thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Oh, give me this war. And you have naked and you abomination unto the Most High.
Right.
So says the Bible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But we don't know these type of things because, I mean, come on, you destroy people. We are those destroyed people. You know what I'm saying? So this is why in our became commander in heart, what we do, we handle our women like the oppressed women. You know what I'm saying? Like the slaves that they are.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Understanding they got things that were done to them.
Exactly.
Things that were done to them. They have scars from the world.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They have scars from the world. And you know, really, and I just really gotta say Salakia to my rib, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was in Salakia too, because really I was just, you know, really, once she showed me her strength, I was like, oh, well, go on and do it. You know, go on and do it. Yeah, that's right, that's great. And really, like I said, I wasn't laxed on it, but it's like I said, if you don't examine yourself and straighten yourself, things are going to get value. Things are going to get value. And then you'll know, wait a minute, what's going on? What's really going on? So we had, like I said, the talk we had was beautiful because it was like, man, I could see myself like, wait a minute. I'm supposed to take care of that hurt she has. That's my job. That's my job. The way she's hurt, I'm supposed to heal her from the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, of course, she's going to follow the Most High, but what? She's my helpmate. So says the Bible. The Most High gave me her so I won't be alone. Like Adam said, so Adam wouldn't be alone. He made her Eve. He gave her Eve. So Adam wouldn't be alone. So now that we got to take it just like Adam. We the sons of Adam. We got to take it just like Adam. You got to take it to, hey, when he gives you that helpmate, hey, you got to take care of her.
Just like the garden.
Yeah, just like the garden. You know, it's like, it ain't no hard thing to do. It ain't no hard thing to do.
That's right.
Sometimes it's a word. Sometimes it's just a word. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes just showing did you care. You know?
That's right.
A lot of times, you know, sometimes it's do benevolence. Right? You know what I'm saying? Right. Sometimes you just gotta tie fire to that, you know what? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's the knowledge that a man is supposed to have to deal with his woman.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's that knowledge that they're supposed to be using. That's a tool for a man to create the woman that he wants in his house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You want a beautiful woman? Yeah. Then you treat her like the Lord told you to treat her. You nourish her and you cherish her.
Exactly.
Don't treat her harsh.
Exactly.
She already went through hell.
Exactly. And that's the biggest point. That's the heavy what you just said. She already been through hell. Now that it's a beautiful thing seeing a sister come into the truth. But now when they get into the truth, now it's our job. We will take them and win. All your wounds, we're going to help you heal. That's what I'm saying? Because the Lord is, like I said, he pours his spirit out and you come in.
Right.
But now you still need some work.
That's right.
The sister still needs some work.
That's
she
right.
needs some work. You got to work on her. You got to comfort her. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Every area is not healed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to keep on. Like I said, we got to. It's a job. It's a duty. It's a duty. You know what I'm saying? It's your duty, and said you got to. Well, and that's the way you will make your election sure. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's helping you make your election sure. You know what I'm saying? Because you know what I'm saying. I would hate to stand in front of Yahushua. You know what I'm saying? When he passing those crowns out. So you was the nigga that was real evil to your ribs.
To my gift that I gave
you. I'm saying I gave you a gift, and you was real evil to her. So you're not getting this crown. And he passed me. Oh, good Lord, he's gonna pass some brothers up. He passed you up. Can you imagine that? How you gonna feel? He passing those crowns and putting on our head, and he passed you up because you was just so evil to your rib. You was just so evil to her. He was, boy.
That's heavy.
Man, you would be like, good Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Heavy.
That's going to be a terrible day. You know what I'm saying? Of course, you'll be in the kingdom and everything. But, boy, your house passed you up. He didn't give you a crown. You didn't get your crown. You did everything right. You built up so many cities. Camps. You just did everything. But the one thing you did, you forgot about that rib that he gave you, the Most High gave you. Wow. and you treated her like so bad, man, and that caused you not to get your crown. Well, yeah, you'll be in the kingdom, you'll be ruling, but man, your house shall pass you up. Good Lord. Well, I don't want him to pass me up. I don't want him to pass me up. I want him to give me my crown. You know, I mean, this is like, I mean, something we definitely have to look at. I mean, you definitely have to look at it. I mean, because it's like I said, from the world, it's like, I'm saying, we are oppressed people.
Mm-hmm.
We are oppressed people. And since we are oppressed people, then, I mean, come on. Who do you think needs the most help? The woman is the weaker vessel.
Right.
So we definitely have to build her up.
Right.
Even when she comes into the truth. I mean, it's not all over and done with that because she comes into the truth.
Right.
She still needs work to be done. Those wounds are still open.
Right.
A lot of wounds from the earth, from the world, they're still not open.
And that's true. And so, lucky, so a man who's looking for multiple wives actually needs those instructions to deal with the first one that he hits.
Exactly.
You damage that first one.
Exactly.
Your duties can't diminish.
Yeah.
Wonder how all those brothers that's in the UPK, how they treating their women and how they sticking to them.
Mm-hmm.
I see sisters that's real friends. You know what I'm saying? They gathered themselves together. They sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What is that man doing that this man is not, that he can't hold on to?
Yeah.
One.
Yeah. God. Like I'm Jim.
Watch the man above.
Jim Hyman is so on point with everything.
Okay.
Jim Hyman says that some brothers don't need one. Some brothers don't need one wife. You know what I'm saying? Right. Be like Paul. Don't have no wife. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it's a duty. It's a duty.
It is.
It's a duty, and you got to take care. And I remember Captain Tazariak said something real heavy one day. He said he wasn't going to take no more ribs.
Right.
He said it would be irresponsible to him to take all of these ribs. It would be irresponsible, and that always stuck in my head. To say I got to be responsible. Like if I take another rib, I'm going to be responsible.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be irresponsible and have one sister sitting somewhere, lonely because she don't get no much time that I spend with her. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's really like I said, you got to manage. You got to manage lifestyles. You got to manage those lifestyles. You got to manage those ways of life. You got to manage those households. I mean, come on. I mean, it's work. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful thing. And I don't want brothers to think like, oh man, it's rough and tough. No, if you're going to do it, you know what I'm saying? Hey, the Lord honors marriage. He honors marriage.
Right.
If you're going to do it, it's a beautiful thing.
Right.
It's a beautiful thing because you are making 2 sisters happy.
Right.
3 sisters happy. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're making them happy. And they are all happy about being with you. It's in the scriptures, you know what I'm saying? They're going to make their own clothes and buy their own food. Just want to be called by your name. You know? And therefore, that don't mean you sit back and neglect them. It doesn't mean that. It doesn't mean that. No. You got to make them happy.
Right.
Make them happy. Be good to them. Be good to them. That's what the Lord wants. That's what the Lord wants. He wants that. You know what I'm saying? He wants that. You know what I'm saying? But we got to really understand that, hey, really, we take care of our women. And that's what it actually became under commander. This is what we teach, and this is what we do.
That's right. Take
care of our women. You know what I'm saying? Take care of our women. And it's like, and like on the woman's side, she can't be like she got to understand she has to get into the truth and learn how to be that woman. Right. She got to change from being a dragon. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But things happen, and you know what I'm saying? And brothers like that, a lot of you brothers in the world, you talk about your women like, good Lord, man, you talk about your women like they're terrible. I'm saying y'all need to get into the truth. You know what I'm saying? Because when you call her so, where that precept?
Your prayers.
Let me see. No. I got it. Ecclesiasticus 26 and 23 in the Apocrypha.
Oh yeah.
Ecclesiasticus. I'm gonna pull that. Ecclesiasticus 26 and 23. Now, you brothers that call your woman evil and she do all this and that and you have so many problems with her, you brothers in the world, you know what I'm saying? You need to come into the truth. Take her, you call her evil, she's a dragon. Bring that dragon, grab her by the tail, and bring her into the truth. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta examine yourself. You gotta change, And this precept says it. It says this is Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha. Ecclesiasticus chapter 26, verse 23. A wicked man is given as a portion to a wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man. I mean, come on. It's saying that what a wicked woman, she's given to a wicked man. I mean, come on. So you calling her wicked, she do all this, she do all that. Man, the Bible's saying you wicked, nigga. Get into the truth. You wicked. You know what I'm saying? Once you stop being wicked, she's not going to be wicked because she's going to follow you. She's part of you. You know what I'm saying? And it says, but a godly woman is given to him that feareth the Lord. Remember, him that feareth the Lord. Not love the Lord, the Christians. Like he teach you we love the Lord. You know what I'm saying? No, he don't want to hear that crap. You know what I'm saying? If you fear him, you're going to obey him.
Right. And
that's a problem you have in the Christian church. You don't obey the Most High. You know? Now, and see, so many things we do. Look, check this out. This is in the Bible too. You know, the biggest thing going in Israel right now is the eyelashes, right? Well, it's in the Bible. It's in the Bible. It's about the women and the eyelashes. Now, Ecclesiasticus 26:7 says, now what's it, 7? What's the 20? It's 12, I believe. Which one is that? Ecclesiasticus 26 and...
Okay, 26 and 23.
Is that 26 the one that says about the eyelashes?
Oh, 26 and 9. 26
and 9, okay. All right. Boy. Man, this is a cold... There's so many cold cuts in the Apocrypha. Oh. This is a cold cut. And this says, the whoredom of a woman may be known in her haughty looks and eyelids. Man, haughty means that's something like, you know, being like the whore. You know what I'm saying? So it's really, it says the whoredom of a woman may be known. I mean, come on, may be known. And that's the biggest thing in Israel right now. You see blacks, Hispanic, mainly black and Hispanic women. You know what I'm saying? Mainly black. I don't know about maybe like if it's Israel do things crazy, you know what I'm saying, and against the Bible. So maybe, who knows? They might be on the reservations like that too. You know what I'm saying? But I see black and Hispanic women, a lot of them with the eyelashes and stuff. And it's telling you the whoredom of a woman may be known. Like that means what the Bible's trying to say, trying to make our sisters, no, don't look like a whore. You know, right. If you're not a whore, don't look like one.
Right. So
this is what the Bible is saying, it may be known. So a brother looks like, look at them long eyelashes, like, yeah, that's a hoe. That's a hoe.
They ain't gonna maybe fake.
That's a hoe. You know what I'm saying? They look at you, yeah, that's true. Yeah, chick fake, yeah, that's a fake hoe right there. You know, you can tell. I mean, come on, it said may be known.
Yeah.
By haughty looks and eyelids. It's telling us the Bible is just so up to date.
That's right.
It's so up to date. It's no way we can get away from the Bible because it's our Constitution. It's about us. It's about us. You know what I'm saying? So black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, you know what I'm saying? Get into this truth if you're not in this truth. You listening online, you know what I'm saying? You listen to everything. The Lord is calling you right now. The Lord is calling you to come into the truth. You know what I'm saying? Now stop sinning, you know, and sinning against the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Because the Most High, like I said, if you reject what you heard tonight, hey, you might die tomorrow. Or you might die tonight. You might not wake up tomorrow morning. You know? So black man, Hispanic man, Native Indian man, That's right. Like the Christians always say, the Lord knows your heart. Yeah, he knows what's on your mind. He know if you're going to reject it and say, oh, them niggas crazy. I ain't listen to that nigga, man. He ain't crazy. Yeah, he listening to you. You know, with that, I'm going to close this class. I'll go to security announcements. We had an ISUPK out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commanding General Yohana. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to shed themselves of the world. You know, and that's just so heavy. They're here to shed themselves of the world. You know what I'm saying? Because you're coming in, like I said, a woman is torn. A woman is torn with so many scars coming into the truth. You know what I'm saying? So we think we want the women, when they come in, to learn the truth. Brothers don't be on them like, oh, yeah, you know, hey, can we court? No, don't be like that. We're going to leave her alone. Let her learn the truth. Let her learn to be righteous unto the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Let her heal a little bit. She's coming in out of the wilderness. She's coming out of the wilderness, coming into trying to be righteous unto the Most High. So before she even get her feelings and emotions tied up in anybody, she's going to learn the truth and learn how to really be faithful unto the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Be a daughter of Zion. Right. You know what I'm saying? Right. That's what she's going to learn. You know, she's going to shed herself on the world. You know what I'm saying? That's when they are here to shed themselves on the world. Now, if they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has any interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to court for a period of 6 months. And that's a beautiful process. Because in that process, you're going to learn about that woman and you're going to learn about that man. You're going to learn about each other. You're going to learn if you're compatible or not. You know what I'm saying? That's right. You're going to learn everything. Come on. Her ins and her outs, his ins and his outs. You're going to learn everything about it in that time. You know? Now, he said, then after the 6 months, they will be permitted to marry. Or not, I always like to put not or not in there because you might not get married. Right. You might just say, okay, we're going to be brothers and sisters. It'd be better if we just be brothers and sisters in the school. It'd be better if we just go in like that. You know, we don't have to, we don't have to marry, you know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be good. Right. Like most I said, it wouldn't be good for the man to be alone. It wouldn't be good if you two marry. Right. Because y'all not going to work together. It's not going to work out with y'all together. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm saying you after that 6 months, you will be permitted to marry if you want to or not. Tithes, which is a commandment, Numbers 18, chapter 18, verse 21, and Malachi chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Mayashua, which means 10th in Hebrew, give to the Treasury Department or the teacher. Priest fund, free will offering, and not mandatory, whatever amount you want to give. Upcoming holy convocations, check your bulletin board in your school or check isubk.com for all the high holy days that's coming up. They're approaching the high holy days. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black. Shirt, pants, boots, and headpiece. And with that, I'm saying Marjorie needs to stand. I'm going to salute everybody out. Hey, turn that. Just turn that. Yeah. No, turn it up. No. Okay. All right. First, I'm going to give a courtesy salute to the brothers, men of Israel, Amadiam Shabbat, Amadiam Barak, Yahweh Shem Yashar Barakatham. Yahweh Shem Yashar Barakatham. All right. Now to the sisters. All right, to the sisters. We want courtesy salute to the sisters, men of Israel, Amadiam Shabbat, Amadiam Barak, Yahweh Shema Yahweh Shem Yashar. Yahweh Shema Yahweh Shem Yashar. All right. woman driven.